Are you looking for a business notebook that fits in the bag and doesn't weigh a ton? Well, you are looking at it right now. The ASUS ExpertBook B9450 is one of the laptops that is ultra light and comes with the ultra long battery life, which is the right one for your business. Before I dive in, if you are new to this channel, please do consider subscribing to Logan the Tech Guy. Our new goal here is to reach the 100,000 subscribers mark. It's a huge goal, but with your help, we can reach it. Let's get started. At first glance, the less than 1 kg ASUS ExpertBook B9450FA looks like a simpler design variation of the ASUS Zenbook 14. While it not only offers up-to-date hardware, it also caters to the need of business users at the price of $1,800. Now, let's talk about the build of this laptop. The laptop is built of magnesium lithium composite, which makes it look shimmer. If you take a first look at this laptop, you will definitely feel the quality of it, and this is due to the precisely shaped corners and edges to its sleek finish, which gives you a lasting first impression. To the display specifications, with a super slim bezel, the ExpertBook comes with a 14-inch display in a 13-inch class chassis, making it extremely compact where you can even slip it in your briefcase and go to. The frameless 14-inch Nano Edge display with a 94% screen-to-body ratio on the ExpertBook B9 is a true masterpiece, giving you an immersive, almost edge-to-edge viewing experience. The anti-glare panel reduces unwanted reflections too, which will ensure vibrant visual even in a bright environments, and reduces the instances of eye strains even after hours of viewing. The display also is a IPS Full HD with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 with aspect ratio of 16 by 9, and it comes with a 300 nits brightness display. The version that I'm having now is the Intel Core i5-10210 processor variant, while you can get the Intel Core i7-10510 processor too from ASUS. The i5 comes with 33 Wh while the i7 comes with 66 Wh battery capacities. Both the i7 and i5 processor variants come with the integrated Intel UHD graphics 620. The graphics performance isn't the ExpertBook's strong suit, so you might need an eGPU to play your favorite games. The ExpertBook's integrated Intel UHD graphics ran the racing game Dirt 3 at a measly 23 frames per second, which is below our 30 frames per second playable threshold. The Intel Core i7-10510 processor comes with 1.8 GHz quad-core with turbo boost up to 4.9 GHz and 8 MB cache, while the Intel Core i5-10210 processor comes with 1.6 GHz quad-core with turbo boost up to 4.2 GHz with 6 MB cache. The Core i5 model comes with 8GB of RAM with 2TB of storage, while the Core i7 comes with 16GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD. While you can't upgrade the RAM or the storage in this laptop, the 2M.2 SSD are swappable though. PCIe 3.0 by 4 SSD gives ExpertBook B9 the fastest storage available, so you will never be kept waiting for the OS to boot or for the applications to load. And because they don't have any moving parts, the SSDs are also incredibly reliable and quiet. Moving on to the ports, ASUS deserves no shortage of praise for fitting an HDMI port into this extremely thin laptop. On the left hand side of the ExpertBook B9450FA are two Thunderbolt 3 ports and a micro HDMI for a wired Ethernet connection via RJ45 Ethernet, which is sold separately. On the right hand side of the laptop is a USB 3.1 Type A port, a Kensington lock, and a headphone mic jack. To the backlit keyboard now. The only caveat about the keyboard is the placing of the power button, which is placed beside the delete key, and instead of hitting the delete button, I often hit the power button and you know the rest, the laptop shutdowns. The keys are good for typing experience. They deliver a surprisingly decent amount of travel, and each punch of a key ends with a plush landing, which offers a decent clickiness. And the keyboard is spill resistant now. The spill resistant keyboard can cope with up to 66 cc of liquids without harm, so minor spillage can be easily drained, cleaned and dried. About the touchpad, my cursor kept up with my swipes and gestures, but tap to click wasn't always responsive. I found myself double and triple tapping to get the touchpad to click. It happened only occasionally, but touchpad issues aren't something you should encounter in 2020. What you should encounter are the touchpads with built-in LED illuminated number pads. Unfortunately, in this case, I had some trouble turning the ExpertBook's B9450's illuminated number pads on. I had to press the icon in the top right corner of the touchpad multiple times before the glowing number pad appeared. The same goes for changing the brightness by tapping the icon in the opposite corner. I hope ASUS can improve the sensitivity of these buttons in the future models because the built-in number pad otherwise works pretty well. The ExpertBook also comes with the Ergo Lift hinge. The keyboard automatically tilts to the most comfortable typing positions. You can also open the hinge up to 180 degrees flat. For the speakers, with the increase of remote work and video conferences, ASUS have implemented the ASUS noise cancelling technology and 4 omnidirectional far-field microphones to ensure the best experience. ASUS noise cancelling audio employs machine learning in order to isolate unwanted noise from human speech and reduce ambient noise for optimum conference call quality. Plus, thanks to the smart amplifier technology and Harman Kardon certified speakers, the ExpertBook B9 provides true surround sound cinema quality audio. Bezels on this laptop are tiny and still has a webcam at the top of the screen where a laptop webcam should be, and there's also a physical slider that you can push and cover the 720p webcam, but do keep in mind there's a Windows Hello facial recognition on this ASUS ExpertBook, so covering the webcam renders it useless. The laptop also comes with a fingerprint reader at the bottom right of the keyboard, and this laptop comes with Bluetooth 5 and Wi-Fi 6 with link to my ASUS where you can send a file from your phone to your PC. Simply tap to share it instantly. You can also transfer files from your PC to your mobile device in the blink of an eye. This is the ASUS version of AirDrop or Huawei Share of Huawei. For battery life, the ASUS ExpertBook keeps going for 16 hours and 30 minutes in our practical Wi-Fi test before needing to be connected to a power supply. This is a great result and shows that the 66 Wh battery is made the most of. And ASUS also claims fast charging. From what we have tested, it reaches 50% in about 35 minutes of charge time and 80% in about an hour. After that, the charging speeds start to narrow off with the 65W AC adapter with Type-C. You don't usually use an office laptop for gaming purposes, but I did test it for you guys. This laptop can run games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, Valorant and many more, but don't expect much from it, and you can only run it in low graphical settings. While for video editing, it can render video up to 4K, but it does take time to render. And if you ask me whether it can run any online class or virtual meetings software like WebEx, Microsoft Teams, Google Meetings, the answer is a big yes. Now, before I move on to the pros and the cons, if you like what you're watching, a sub will be massively appreciated. Now to the pros. The ExpertBook has an impressive design and build quality. The specification is insane in terms of storage where you can swap the M.2 SSD. The quad-core 10th-gen Intel Core processor is good in temperature and power efficiency management. All the ports are available on laptop and only the RJ45 requires a dongle. The Thunderbolt 3 support is a welcome addition and the battery life is too darn good. The cons, the placement of the power button is bad, which is beside the delete key, and this product is not for everyone, and the ExpertBook is very expensive. Now for the verdict, the ExpertBook B9450 sets the benchmark on how an Ultrabook should be, and it's going to put a lot of contenders in this segment, a tough time to compete. ASUS did a lot of things right with this ExpertBook B9450. It's incredibly light, tough and sturdy, things that are needed in a notebook meant for the corporate world. Its screen is pretty good and despite its fault is more than enough for daily use, perfect for meetings in coffee shops when it's finally safe to venture outside. Before I end this video is made based on my hands-on usage of the ASUS ExpertBook B9450. The views, pros and the cons were made based on my usage on the laptop. There's no compensation and no copy approval provided by the manufacturers to me, and there's certainly no early preview of this video was given to ASUS. Logan the tech guy works for the viewers, not the brand manufacturers. So, if you guys have any questions about this laptop, do let me know in the comments below. I do love to know your thoughts about it as well. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, find this video helpful. And if you want to see more from me, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. It is always really appreciated. And check out my other tech review videos. And remember, we are still in the middle of a pandemic, so stay safe and I will catch you in the next. All love and peace out.